Hi, my name is Yemi Badmos, and I'm super glad to meet you. Really, really glad. So I'll just take my handsome face out of your faces. So we'll get this started right away, right? So we'll get this started right now. Now, are you excited? Are you excited already? I am super excited. So let's get it started right now. Okay, so now that I've gotten my face out of your faces, so let's get started so that you can see what matters. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make 250k to 500k monthly with the TQFC strategy and your WhatsApp while doing what you currently do, right? I'm going to show you how to make that while doing what you currently do. So, but before we get started, before we start on this, let me give you a quick small test, right? Can you draw 4 straight lines on this diagram, right? Now, you're going to basically put your hand on this screen and pause and put your hand on the screen while doing this test. So, can you draw 4 straight lines on this diagram, connecting all the dots? There are 9 dots here. You have to connect all the dots while drawing those 4 straight lines on this diagram, right? Now, you won't take your hand off the diagram while you're drawing. So, draw 4 straight lines on this diagram and connect all the 9 dots while drawing all the 4 straight lines. And don't take your hand off the page while you're drawing it. Okay, so pause and do it now. Okay, now have you been able to do it? Did you pause? If you didn't pause and do it now. I'm waiting for you. Awesome, awesome. So if you tried it out and you didn't get to do it, no problems. If you got to do it, no problems. Awesome. So if you didn't get to do it, this is the solution. Now, can you see it? Now, the thing you'd be thinking is, oh, but Yemi, you drew out of the box. Now, you're not supposed to draw out of the box. Well, I didn't tell you not to draw out of the box, right? So this is the first line. It goes here. This is the second line. It goes here. This is the third line. It goes here. This is the fourth line. It goes here. All these lines touched all the 9 points and they went out of the box, completely out of the box. Now, that's your answer. It's that simple. But why couldn't you draw it? And what's the essence of all this test that we just did? Now, the reason you couldn't do it because you placed a non-existing constraint on your mind. Now, the box that was there was not a constraint. The question didn't say didn't draw out of the box, but in your mind, you saw the box as a constraint. You saw that you shouldn't go out of the box, right? So you placed your own self in a box, right? See, it doesn't matter whatever constraints are in life or limitations are in life or whatever boxes you have in life, you really need to think out of the box, place yourself out of the box, see a situation where you can get out of the box, right? Now, if you do get out of the box, then you'll make yourself a whole lot of money. That diagram we showed just now showed that the drawings went out of the box. So now, how does this matter to you? What does this matter in the scheme of things? See, let me tell you, it doesn't matter what constraints or limitations society or boxes society has placed on you or that you have placed on yourself, right? It doesn't matter. Even if your family has placed a box or a limitation or a constraint on you, you can actually make it. You really will make it, okay? So ignore the limitations and think outside the confined box, right? If no one has graduated from your family before, you will be the first. If no one has made 1 million naira per month in your family before, you will be the first. If no one has owned a Lexus Jeep before, well, you will be the first. If no one has actually made it in your family before, you will always be the first. Now, because the man who went to the moon was the first. He's talked out of the box. So whatever it is that has been your box or your constraint before, you will be able to succeed and get out of that box. You get out of that cage, you get out of the limitations, right? So this is not aspire to perspire. This is the reality of what can happen for you. So if no one has made it before in your family, you'll be the first and you'll be the one to help the others because that's what you really want, okay? So this is an untold story. I'm going to say an untold story of a guy named Caleb. Now, this guy launched a 7-figure stream of income using a special accelerator TQFC strategy. And I will show you how you too can use this exact TQFC strategy to build your own 7-figure business quickly within the next 30 days, right? I'm going to show you that. Now, whether dejected, whether beaten, depressed, owing rents, chased out of school, too broke for medical care, always drinking Gary, or not having all they need or not having what they want. And worst case scenario, these people who are dejected, depressed, beaten, owing rent, chased out of school, too broke for medical care, always drinking Gary, or not having what they want or not having what they need, they thought that you would help them. I'm talking about people like your mom, your dad, your younger brother, your younger sister, your son, your daughter, your little baby, your wife, your sibling, or even you yourself. They thought you would help, right? But you couldn't pull up the financial resources to save them. You couldn't pull out the financial resources to bless them. You couldn't pull up the financial resources to help them. You couldn't pull up the financial resources to save yourself, to bless yourself, or to help yourself, right? You couldn't do all of those things. Now, how do you now explain to yourself, or how do you now explain to these same people that you saw a short, very short seminar like this one that you are on right now that will make you wealthy? I'm sure you will make you wealthy and make the difference for you, but you kept skipping this video. And if not a fact, you didn't even watch this video to the end, okay? Because you were impatient. How do you now explain that you saw this kind of video that would have made you rich, but you kept skipping, and because of that, you can't take care of them? How do you explain that to them? But I dare say to you that there is hope for you, right? If you watch this video to the end, there's hope for you. Now, the fact that there's hope for you reminds me of a story of a young guy named Caleb. You know, I was actually shocked when I learned that this 24-year-old guy, 24, made 3.1 million naira in a week. And I will show you that soon. I will show you that very soon. But he used this exact same TQFC strategies that I'm about to reveal to you. But before we go on, before I review this TQFC strategy to you, may I ask you a few questions? I can ask? Awesome. Awesome. So these questions are simple yes or no questions, and I need you to answer them straight away. Just answer them in your mind as we go on. Is that all right? Cool. Cool. Now, would you like to make the kind of money that will help you solve any money problems you have in this life? Would you like to turn yourself into a living cash breeding machine? Would you like to turn something you are currently doing every day that doesn't make you money to something that will start making you more than enough money? Will you like to protect your family, your pride, your dignity with as much money as you can? And will you like to fight for your legacy and your esteem with money? Okay. Now, will you like to edge every one of your family and friends and be the one they now look up to for inspiration and for help just because you have more than enough money? Will you like to see how to satisfy all your motivation, satisfy all your desires, satisfy all your dreams, satisfy all your hopes, satisfy all your cravings with money? Would you like to enjoy a new lease of life with more money? Perhaps we just say 500k per month. Would you like that? Would you like a situation where you will no longer have to worry about money problems anymore? Would you like to get yourself a brand new car or a brand new apartment? Will you be the one that everybody will be looking up to? Do you like that? Do you desire to be able to take care of your family, your mom, your dad, your siblings, your kids, even yourself? Would you like that? Will you now like a situation where you'll be able to afford the most exclusive items and the most elusive items, things that you've always wanting to buy, things you've always been longing to buy? Would you like a situation where you cannot afford them, right? Would you like that kind of situation? Would you like to live the life you've always wanted to live and get your sweet revenge back on money, all the things that money has denied you of? Would you like to be able to achieve all of them now without doing anything illegitimate, without doing anything immoral? Do you like a situation where there's nothing you want and there's nothing you desire that you cannot buy or you cannot achieve, or a situation where money is no longer a problem for you and your entire family at all? Would you like that? Do you want all your dream desires for your family and yourself fulfilled? Do you want a situation where there's almost nothing you want that you cannot get? What if there's an endless tap of money flowing to you legitimately and morally, and only you have the ability to lock it? Would you like that? Imagine being able to fund all your charity causes, the charity causes that you've always been wanting to fund. Would you like a situation where you can actually be able to fund all of them? Would you like that? Will you like it when you are no longer at the mercy of anyone to survive? You don't have to beg anyone for money at all ever in your life. Would you like that? Do you like it when you can pick all your calls without being afraid of who is calling you because you're not owing anybody money anymore? Would you like that? Would you like to achieve all your financial goals and live the good life without doing anything wrong, without doing anything immoral, without doing anything unsafe, without doing anything illegitimate, without doing anything wrong at all? Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, right? If your answer to all of these questions is yes, then I have something for you. I know something that would help you. I know. See, you know that something that could have the capacity to change your financial life for life. Is something I'm revealing to you here. Okay, so perhaps something that could even make you the one that would change the story of your lineage and the story of your bloodline for life. Or maybe something that will change your story, even if you are starting from scratch, right? Now, if you like this kind of thing that I'm describing now, then pay attention, because in a moment, I'm going to tell you all about it. And I'm going to show you how Caleb became a millionaire, how a 24-year-old Caleb became a millionaire using the TQFC strategy. Okay, you see, after losing all his money, about 300,000 naira, to two failed businesses in 2019, I would really have expected that Caleb would just quit and forget about it. But thank God he didn't quit. Fast forward to April 8, 2022, after more than 3 years of struggles, Caleb received a one-time payment of 3.1 million naira. And it was not even his first payment. Okay, now, since that, he has made more than that per week, and has also made less than that per week too as well. Okay, now, this is just few months after using his new TQFC strategy. And as far as I know, with this TQFC strategy, there's been no week Caleb has not made money. And there's no week he has made less than 600k in a single week. But why should Caleb know something like this powerful, and why should he be bothering to reveal it to you? You know something this powerful is making money. Why shouldn't he just keep it to himself? Why should he be revealing it to you, right? Because the thing is this: if he shows you how to make money, he will get testimonials from you. And when he gets testimonials from you, he will use that testimonial to make more money for himself. So you are making money, Caleb is making money, everybody is happy, right? Now, the more testimonials Caleb gets, the more money he makes, and the more money you also make too. And it's a win-win. Now, the truth of the matter is that real winners actually help others win. That's how real winners are. Real winners actually help others win. Now, making money with TQF strategy is doing what you are currently doing, only that we will teach you how to do what you are currently doing better, and we will mentor you into it so that you can make big money. Okay? It's also something you can do with your phone data. Okay? And the phone data you waste on social media, you can actually use that data to make more money for yourself. You will simply automate the process to make money, okay? And you will make more money than you ever made before in life. And that's the truth. You just have to chat with qualified people daily, and you'll be able to make a lot of money. Money that will move you from the level of struggle and famine to the level of luxury, to the level of prosperity, to the level of plenty. Okay, but you have to do it right. You have to do it right. So if you do it right, you will make more money than doctors. You will make more money than lawyers. You will make more money than engineers. Okay, it's just the same way Caleb does it, and he makes more money than doctors, engineers, and lawyers just using his special TQFC strategy. Okay, Caleb can show you how to make money with this TQFC strategy today. Today. Caleb can show you how to make more money with this TQFC strategy if you want to, if you want it. All you just need to do is just come under his mentorship, and then you will come under my own private lifetime mentorship too. Okay, so Caleb will be mentoring you. I will be mentoring you. At this time, I will be mentoring you for life. But first, let's see if this is worth your time. All these things have been saying since morning. Let's see if it's worth your time. Now, this is Caleb in the lab course when he was Sapa was having him, right? And this is him in Seychelles, on the vacation Seychelles. This is him on the vacation to Egypt. This is him in Dubai as well, with his mentor. Now, look at him here. This was here when he was posting about his frustration and how he didn't make money and all those things. So you see that he didn't just come out from nowhere. Now, this is him here. Receiving a car was there's Aki Alabi, there's Toyin Motoshi, there's Ronald Zimura here, and this is him standing in front of his car that he won. You can see the same clothes he won, there's the same clothes he's wearing here. Now, let me show you more of his money testimonials and his students' money, right? His money testimonials and his students' money. This one says, I applied what I learned so far and I made 700k from selling my cryptocurrency. Now, within 2 weeks. Now, this person applied what he learned from Caleb and he made 700k in 2 weeks. Just applying what he learned from Caleb. And what he learned from Caleb was what he used to now sell a course that he has, which is his cryptocurrency course. Once he used the knowledge of the TQF strategy he got from Caleb, he was able to make 700k in 2 weeks selling his own products, his own course. Now, you can see Caleb in 1 acre here. You can see here 1.4 M, right? In a week, 1.4 M made in 1 week. You can see it's in 1 acre Caleb. And there's this one also as well. He made 675k in a week, right? And this is Caleb as well. You can see his name there, 1 acre Caleb, right? And then there's also him here taking people to Egypt on a trip, right? You can see him here, Caleb, right? And there's also him here, 11 million naira in 1 week. 11 million in 1 week. And you can see here, Caleb. Can you see the Caleb, right? You can see that, right? Now, there's the 3.1 million naira I told you about earlier, 8th of April 2022. You remember that's the date I told you earlier. And he made 3.1 million in 1 week, 8th of April 2022. So that's Caleb. Now, this is also him with some of his mentees, right? This is him in Qatar, and this is him in a car, right? Now, and this is him, 6 million naira, 202 sales. You can see him, Caleb here, right? And you can see him here, 11.7 million naira. You can see him here. This is him here having a live chat with some of the students. You can see him, Caleb. You can see his face here, right? And this is that 6 million I showed you earlier on. That was when he was 23, right? That was when he was 23. That's 6 million I showed you here, right? This is it here again, just when he was 23. And this is him here going on a vacation in a plane. And this is him here in a vacation in Egypt. And this is him here in a vacation in Dubai. And the one of Qatar I showed you earlier, this is him here as well. And this is him here as well in Egypt on the picture on the right, and the picture on the left is him skydiving. You're right. So people can have money and decide to just spend $600 on skydiving. And that's what he did. He enjoyed himself with that. Now let's hear his voice and hear something he has to say to you. Okay, so it will play in a moment now.
What's up, guys? So my name is Tony. I'm 24 years. 2 years ago, I was 2019. I lost more than what I did. I thought that was the end of my life. But then something happened. I came across the internet that changed everything. I changed it. And from then to now, I've directed the contest.
So you heard him. Now, if you want to hear more from him, now that you will hear more from him in a moment. Now, that was Caleb Mwaneka, right? If you want to see his full story and you want to make millions of naira like him, then you are going to enjoy a big money-making seminar that Caleb has put together for you, where he explains all his strategies, including his TQFC strategy. In fact, you are also going to hear everything directly from Caleb himself right now. Just click the button below this video and fill your name and email address on the next page so I can subsequently grant you fast access to Caleb's money making seminar. I will send that access to your email address, okay? Because I want you to start making 250k to 500k or more monthly. And I want you to start making that fast. So I'll see you on the inside. Click the button below now. It will take you to the next page. And then on the next page, you fill your name and your email address. And I will send access to Caleb's money making seminar to your email address immediately. So get started now, and I'll see you inside.